That's all my gay bros out there.
Look
I
at this
honestly have
shit.
had a couple spicy chicken sandwich recently.
Bro, what do you mean? Austin's favorite fucking restaurant on the planet is Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And he's like, in his mind, he's like, oh, this is actually like, you know, they're giving a gay man such pleasure.
Interesting.
Such mouth pleasure that like it's actually fucked up of them.
I think on some level, Austin is still a self-hating homosexual who thinks God takes away one sex with one man for each Chick-fil-A sandwich he eats.
Yeah,
I think
he's balancing it out.
He's trying to balance it out.
Yeah.
That's my guess.
He wishes he was more self-hating so he could like be turned on about it.
Yeah.
He likes to wear a cross when participating in gay sex, and it like turns him on.
Yep. He's a fucked up guy.
Yeah.
Now here he is. He's looking. Can I say I haven't really been keeping up with it, and a couple Trump clips have popped up on my shit recently. He is the juice is gone. He's a husk of himself, man.
Oh no, for sure. Like when you watch him in 2016, there's like a light behind those eyes, and that light is gone.
It's gone, dude.
He's just like,
the biggest L he took was Biden dropping out because he looked vital compared to Biden.
Yeah, he looked like, I mean, yeah, he looked like not as much of a carcass.
Yeah.
Now Kamala Harris is like a bot, but at least she's like younger and hot. So that like probably plays into.
Well, remember when he dropped out, I literally texted you. I was like, "There's no way Kamala's gonna win, right? She fucking sucks." But you know what? I gotta tip my hat. She has just looked like replacement level. Like if there was a video game called Presidential Candidate, she would be the female like neutral option before you customized anything.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And it's like
sure.
that's good enough right now. We just got to get to 0.
Hot as a stretch. No, Kamala Harris is.
No, she could get it. The
Harris
Montel picture.
Kamala Harris is definitely an attractive woman. She crazy.
Definitely is. And that's the other thing about these politicians.
60.
They're old as fuck. And if they still are even a little fuckable, imagine what it was like back. Joe Biden back in the day laid pipe, dude. He honestly looked awesome.
Oh yeah, he yeah, definitely. He dicked Jill down.
Jill didn't even get the best version of it, dude. She was in fucking kindergarten when Joe was really piping. Isn't Joe like 20 years younger than him?
Are you saying Joe Biden has an age gap relationship?
It's a problematic age. Joe Biden has a problematic age gap relationship.
That's awesome. Here, I'll give you a Trump moment. Chat, send me the Arnold Palmer clip. You see that one yet?
I don't believe so.
Oh my God, you're gonna love this one.
I saw him calling somebody a fat pig. That was pretty. Telling people to get that fat pig off the couch.
Oh yeah, that was awesome.
That was fucking good as fuck.
Chat. Link the fucking Arnold Palmer.
I would love to see the Arnold Palmer clip.
Yeah, college Biden was fucking a smoke show, dude.
Oh yeah.
Oh fuck, I don't have the.
Dude,
God damn, I don't have a New York Times account.
Support the fucking.
Ain't no way, dude.
The fourth branch
they have an
of government.
8-year difference. Oh no.
That's not so bad.
Jill Biden is also very
Jill
hot
Biden,
for her age.
yeah. Oh, let's bring up some hot Jill pictures. Let's see what Jill was looking like back in the day.
Yeah. So okay, do we have the Twitter clip? Yesterday, the funniest thing is when this shit happens, chat can't shut the fuck up. They just like constantly send me the clips over and over again.
But now that we need it,
yeah, they don't show it. Oh, Harris wins. Kamala Harris's wins. Okay. This is a banger clip.
This looks awesome.
Oh man, this man was strong and tough. And I refuse to say it, but when he took showers with the other pros, they came out of there, they said, oh my God. That's unbelievable.
And look at the guys behind him being like, that's awesome, Mr. Trump.
We have women that are highly sophisticated here, but they used to look at Arnold as a bad, but he was really
Who's he talking about?
Arnold Palmer.
The golfer?
Yes, bro. He's saying Arnold Palmer
had a fat cock. Respect.
And was just swinging that shit.
It's really hard because I just wish he wasn't potentially going to be president. Because everything he does is hysterical.
Bro,
but
that's what I'm saying.
He's in the Biden zone now. He is much funnier. I'll give him that.
Yeah, dude.
But this is like, talking about fat cock is hysterical.
Dude, he is so fucking zesty, and now a lot of people are finally catching up to it. I've been saying,
he's been gay.
Dude, yes. I've been saying that Donald Trump is like an
He's a queen.
asexual. He is asexual biromantic. Okay, he is an asexual biromantic. He loves the opera.
He's a gay man
He
from New York, dude.
Yeah, he loves Broadway. He does not like. And I think people get like touchy about it because like he's done like rapes and shit.
Sure.
So people are like, "What do you mean? No, he's not." It's like, no, dude, he does not fuck for sexual pleasure.
No, it's to brag to other guys about how he fucked girls. Yes.
And you can absolutely be a rapist in that equation. Like, I think that's what it is, where he's just like, it's more so like about power and flexing.
And every woman he fucks is just what a gay guy. It's like a diva. Like fucking Melania is what gay guys would be Melania for Halloween if she wasn't Trump's wife. You know what I mean? Like, it's what, like a guy like that has to have somebody weird. Straight guys will fuck people that other people are like, what the fuck were you thinking? And it's like, I don't know, man. Something about that snaggletooth did it for me. But all he does is fuck like the most, oh yeah, that's awesome. The most like, on paper, we all agree this is a hot person. And that's not straight behavior. That's gay guy pretending to be straight behavior.
Yeah, he is just like, I think, I mean, dude,
that is awesome.
If you've ever listened to him, like, obviously you have like the classic Graydon Carter throws the worst parties. Yes, the Vanity Fair parties.
Being mad at the Vanity Fair guys, awesome.
Like talking to a bunch of fucking stevedores, being like, they all got their like union pins on and shit, and he's like, yeah, Mr. President, you're right. Graydon Carter is a pussy.
You're so right. The hors d'oeuvres at Graydon Carter's parties weren't that good. The quail eggs were overdone at Graydon Carter's parties.
And it's like he has this. Like, you can see what he's passionate about.
Yeah.
Like, his personal passions are shit like... His personal passions revolve around, like, if you ever listen to him talk about Phantom of the Opera, you're like, that's a gay man.
Yeah.
That is a zesty man. He loves Phantom of the Opera.
I actually have gotten head to the Phantom of the Opera.
That's crazy.
I threw it on one time. I threw on a video, a movie version and got head, honestly.
The girl you brought over was like, wow, you are so intellectual. I can't wait to suck your penis.
Wow. And then we watched a different one, too. There's like a sequel. I got head to that one, too, honestly. No joke. And then there's like a horror movie. I kind of went through a bunch of adaptations of Phantom of the Opera and got sucked off.
I mean, dude, if it was working...
There's a Brian De Palma one I got sucked off, too.
Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, dude. What do you mean? You were like, this is like 3 for 3.
You gotta keep it going, bro.
Every time
you gotta keep it was a heat check.
yeah. Every time it works, I gotta keep going.
I gotta keep going.
You're just like singing along by the end of it. The Phantom of the Opera. Oh, man.
There is some stirring music in there. Phantom of the Paradise, that's what it's called. I got sucked off to that as well.
He's not gay. He's old money effete, but he's not old money at all. He's actually kind of crude and very gross.
He's a slum. I mean, his dad.
Yeah.
I mean, they're slumlords. He turned it over fast for idiots like us to think he's old money, but he's not. There's no class to what the fuck. All his shit is gaudy as fuck.
That's where a lot of his resentment stem from. Is that he was never accepted by elite society in New York. That's where a lot of his like cultural resentment stem from. That like all these other like actually old money people looked at him and were like, "You're fucking gross, dude. You're like a gross TV guy. I think you're tacky."
He isn't. His family was from like Long Island or Queens, right?
Yeah,
like
he's
deep Queens. Not even.
He's the definition of nouveau riche. Like gold toilets. Like, what are you fucking kidding me? It's so gauche. Like. So a lot of people never like really respected him, even though he had like the background for it, you know, like he went to Wharton, shit like that. And he was never accepted, which is, I think, ironically why he like cut out a different lane in both television, which The Apprentice was like a very diverse show, both with like all the people that were in it. He would make appearances in like rap videos and stuff.
Yep.
I think all of that played a big role in the way that Trump was received by the broader American population, especially in 2016, because like people don't remember that. Like The Apprentice was a much more diverse show in terms of representation and representation politics than any other fucking reality TV show at the time. Yeah.
You had that gay guy.
And he was also like all over the UFC. Like he's always played like a pivotal role in all of these things that are now common.
Yeah.
But he was kind of there first. Like he was there from the start with the UFC with Dana White, and now it's paying dividends.
Don't you think that it's also just what he cared about was fame, and so he was very well known, and he had a very simple. I worked at a paint store. I worked at Sherwin-Williams during the run up to that election. I hadn't moved to New York yet. I was about to move, and I remember dumbass like methed out painter, like Dundalk, shitty suburbs of Baltimore painters were just like, he's a businessman. Like that happens all the time. I feel like every election cycle, there's a outside Republican candidate that's like, I'm gonna run this like a business, and that really appeals to fucking idiots.
Yeah,
but he was just so well known that because everyone knew him, they're like, oh yeah, he'll fucking run it. He'll run it like a business. And I think the fame, and then he juiced it with like some choice racism, and he was just it was an awesome post-Obama tornado.
That's my favorite fucking like dumb guy take is like dumb guys that want to sound smart always say that. They're like, nah, we need a real business guy to run this country like a business, dude. And it's like, dude, you hate your job.
Yeah. Bosses
you fucking idiot. You hate your boss. Like literally just think. Think for like a second about your immediate surroundings, and you'll be like, maybe I don't want my bitch ass boss to be the fucking president.
Of course. Of course.
You know?
Yeah. Do you want your boss to be president?
Yeah.
No.
But of course, so much
My
of
boss
this
at
shit.
Sherwin-Williams was pretty cool. One guy was just a soft-spoken Italian guy, and another one was a butch lesbian who used to be a bouncer at a skate park.
You got some eclectic
She
bosses.
was pretty cool, actually. I'd let her run the country, to be honest with you.
Yeah, for me, my boss was my uncle, so not great.
Cannot let a Turk have any more power.
Yeah, not great. Let me tell you. Okay, it worked in a reverse situation because he was like fearful of nepotism allegations as a progressive guy, so he just like treated me like shit.
Yep.
And also simultaneously immigrant mentality. He was like, "Oh, this is my nephew. I can just not.
I don't have to pay him. Yeah.
I can be like, yeah, it's fine."
Yeah, I worked for my dad. He didn't pay me shit, but I was also a horrible employee. I mostly watched Martin on the break room TV, and I would steal the little pictures of pornography he had hung up and go beat off in the bathroom.
Oh, by the way, how does this make you feel?
Oh, I mean, that's fucking ridiculous. You look so stupid.
Yeah,
you look so stupid.
Because I think I look like Hercules.
No, that's not what Hercules
Many
looks like.
people are saying I
Disneyfied,
look like...
big business version of Hercules. White, Turk-washed Hercules with the Disney Corporation. Disgusting.
I'm just saying.
Disgusting.
Many people are saying this is what Hercules would look like. What is this?
No one is saying that.
Oh, this is so dumb.
Yeah,
oh my God.
so
Gen
good.
Alpha.
Dude,
Trump throwing it back. Don't show me that.
First of all, that's disgusting. It's my culture is not your costume. Number one. Okay.
It seems like it's not my costume, but it's my way of life. Dude, imagine rolling up to McDonald's in a fucking Pennsylvania suburb and motherfucking Trump is serving you the fries, dude.
That's awesome.
Hey, I'm having a lot of fun here, everybody.
I'm having a lot of fun here.
He is he's like, it feels like he's promoting a fucking stand-up comedy special. Legitimately, he has been on 3 podcasts I have been on. He was on fucking Theo, Rogan, and Schultz's podcast.
Yeah.
A presidential candidate should not be on the same podcast as me, dude.
Yes, I was just thinking of that.
Crazy.
Like I like same with fucking impulsive.
It doesn't
like
make any sense.
Like people that are my friends that I can call.
Yeah.
In a moment's notice should not have this level of access to a former president. Something is gone.
Weird.
Something is catastrophically wrong in that. Okay, that's what I've been thinking about quite a bit. Like
Something's
motherfuckers
off.
that I have like been in physical contact with, like fucking Aiden Ross. You know what I mean? Like what the fuck is happening?
Well, he's a brilliant mind, Aiden Ross. He's got to be on Aiden.
He's the guy dumb enough to be convinced as a Jewish man that the Holocaust didn't happen by a neo-Nazi.
Have you seen that fucking clip of him Googling what fascism is?
Yeah.
It's so fucking funny.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, I heard it was bad, but
what is the thing? What's the deal with that kid? I mean, the other younger one, like I see some of them, I'm like, wow, that's off the charts charisma. Like Speed is a fucking That kid is so awesome.
Yeah, he's dope.
It's incredible. Like there's no explanation needed. What is it with Aiden Ross? Like, how did that motherfucker? I don't get it. Can you explain to me Twitch wise or streamer wise how he popped off?
Yeah, I mean, he was one of those guys, Aiden Ross, originally that was like he would play 2K.
Oh, he was a 2K streamer as well.
As a 2K streamer, he like got linked up with Bronny, LeBron James' son, because Bronny loves that shit.
Interesting.
He loves like streaming and all this stuff. And then when he got linked up with, and he made friends with Bronny, LeBron James once famously called in to the fucking stream.
Wow.
And like that was his big pop off moment. After that, he basically would like every now and then have like rappers and like famous people on, and then he would pretend to be gay with them.
Oh, nice. Classic bit. Respect.
Yeah, classic bit. Yeah. Corinna Koff, like all these other people like kind of put him on a little bit. And then and that stuff was actually like looking back at it, it was like kind of funny because he had this attitude where like he was seemingly well intentioned,
right?
You know what I mean? He was like
kind of a dumb kid. Yeah.
He was just like a dumb kid who was like relatively harmless and wasn't like as angry. So I think people responded positively to it, even though he did a bunch of like dumb like scammer shit. But even before then, like with cryptocurrencies and whatnot, but like he was just making himself like he was making a fool of himself. It's whatever. It's a classic bit. And then the Andrew Tate stuff happened.
Oh yes.
And like he just fucking really grabbed onto that. He was just like, oh God, this is my guy.
Yeah.
And then he went like full blown right wing when he experienced like even a little bit of viewership decline. He was like, I'm right. I hate trans people. Like I should kill them.
Let's juice the numbers.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then he was already like working with this crypto casino called Stake.
Nice.
The unregulated,
too awesome.
Yeah, unregulated crypto casino. And they brought him on, and I mean, it's ever since then, it's just been like a right wing fucking spiral.
Yeah.
And I think even his own community at this point is like, bro, you said you wanted to be like brand friendly again. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Because every now and then he would just like he'll just like pop off and be angry.
Damn, dude.
Yeah,
that's a shame.
I think he also got like addicted to lean at a certain point too.
How old is he?
Dude, he's like 23 or something.
So funny. Yeah, like some of these kids are literally like what happened. We're just watching what happened to child stars. But imagine if fucking a child star had to be on TV fucking 9 hours a day.
Yeah.
You just watch their fucking hilarious decline.
Yeah.
Well, whatever. Fuck him. I
didn't get to every part of his like radicalization, but
I
like
don't give that much of a fuck. I was just kind of curious.
Every step of the way, like I was there and I was trying to help him out. I was like, bro, you're doing some crazy shit here. Like there was a moment where he was going to talk to Kanye West, and I literally was like, when Kanye was doing the like insane like Nazi spiral, I was like, don't do it. Like you're going to get in trouble. You're not going to be able to handle yourself well in this interview.
No way.
And he was like responsive to it. Like even then in the Andrew Tate, in the grips of the Andrew Tate stuff.
Sorry, I was just thinking about the Kanye, I'm not going to say what kind of doctor he was clip.
Yeah. That's profound comedic timing.
It's insanely hilarious.
Yeah.
It's like you could not have like truly I watched that and I'm like, this is better than any joke on any sitcom I've ever seen in my fucking life.
Yeah.
Oh, anyway. Okay, whatever. I don't give that much of a fuck about Aiden Ross. What's our boy DT up to these days? God,
Donald Trump.
So funny. I hope he fucking doesn't.
He's apparently fucking living.
It's over.
He's living in a Tokyo hotel, trying to make a new album.
Damn. There'll always be a little part of me. This is like, I guess this is what it feels like when your dad abandons you. That it's like maybe he will come home for Christmas every time Kanye puts out an album, and he never will.
No, it's Jover.
It's unfortunately Jover.
Give it up. You gotta give it up. Oh, here it is.
The thing about the red hat
Kanye almost fails a quick time event
that drove me to a point of exhaustion, which was misdiagnosed by.
I mean, look at his eyes.
I'm not gonna say
that's an insane guy.
Yeah, his pupils are fucking.
It's so fucked up that people are still recording him.
Yeah.
Having said that, yes, the comedic timing is incredible.
Yeah, let's run it back here.
The red hat that drove me to a point of exhaustion, which was misdiagnosed by I'm not going to say what race, what people, doctor, and what hospital, and what media it went to. We know I can't say that. It was a Jewish doctor.
I mean, the timing's unbelievable. That's like literally a fucking perfect, like a cold open joke.
Took a brief moment, a brief pause to just deliver it.
And that pause was just like, so, yeah, it's somewhere between a half and a full second. The beat was perfect. God damn.
It's
he can't help himself being he's just insane.
Yeah.
He's got that insane look in his eyes.
Yeah, when your pupils are fucking like that.
Yeah. He looks like he's on mushrooms constantly.
So there's a lot of content that's coming out of this shit, dude. And we're gonna get to all of it, but a little bit of background. So I guess Torresdale or Feasterville community.
Feasterville.
They shut down this Mickey D's.
It's a community where everybody eats pussy. Feasterville.
Yeah, they're feasting. It's Mr. Beast. No, it's a Mr. Beast community. Yeah.
I'm moving to Feasterville.
Yeah.
I'm moving to Feasterville.
I love that they were like, while we are not a political organization, we proudly open our doors to everyone, and it's a locally owned and operated location. This visit provides a unique opportunity to shine a light on the positive impact of small businesses here. Small businesses in Feasterville.
McDonald's in Feasterville.
Yeah.
It's like, this is the classic. You know what? I didn't even consider that. How the fuck, like, brand wise, how did McDonald's let this happen?
Because it's a franchise. So I think, like, I guess.
Are you allowed, are they allowed to use, like, in your franchise clauses and shit? Are you allowed to fucking support? Like, what if some guy wanted to have what if some guy wanted to have a Nazi fucking meet and greet at his McDonald's and take pictures?
Well, McDonald's Israel did that literally in fucking. They were like, "Hey, are you tired and hungry from slaughtering children in Gaza? Have a free
McGriddle.
Have a McDouble on us." And then
see if they were allies, they would give them McGriddles and they would fall asleep.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Just make them sluggish.
Yeah, that's true.
Should have thought of it, dude. We should take over McDonald's, and that's how we turn the tide.
Yeah. Well, then they did. Like the McDonald's like cutter was like, we are very angry at. We are not related to the McDonald's in Israel. This is different.
That's so fucking crazy.
There were literally like McDonald's foreign franchises that were duking it out with one another for like a while.
So weird.
In early October. That's crazy.
The next war will be fought. There will be a McDonald's civil war.
That's how you know. That's how you know like the American empire is ending, because the meme is like, no two places that have McDonald's franchises have ever fought one another. Like that's what people used to say.
You're right.
Now it's like it's over.
It's over.
As America's,
we got too big.
Yeah, as America's fucking power.
But you know what's nice?
Runs out.
You know what's nice? I was reading a little bit about. I got interested in like medieval shit, and when the Roman Empire, because this is over, America's over. I think that's pretty clear. If that's not clear to you, you're dumb. We're fucked. But it took like 300 years for like the Romans for shit to really collapse.
But they also were
we'll
like,
be dead. Like your children.
But they also had a much longer runway.
True, that's true.
So I think like that time frame of like empire shortens dramatically.
Interesting.
Year over year, and even like the death and destruction of empire shortens as well, I think. So we're kind of speed running it.
Oh damn! I was really hoping to have a couple generations of like half ruin. I guess you could argue that's what this is. All our infrastructure's gone.
Yeah, everything is like falling apart.
Damn.
But hey, we got Donald Trump serving fries.
That's true.
You know, people are just like waiting for Grand Theft Auto 6. Like that's all.
Do you think Rockstar, if Rockstar was like, we'll release it 6 months earlier if you vote for this candidate, do you think that could sway the election? Like, do you think if Rockstar was like,
maybe
we have it ready to go, we want you to vote for Kamala? I think
maybe they could do that. They could do that.
Let's do it, dude. Rockstar. Well, actually, I don't even give a fuck.
To be fair, yeah, Rome built his empire from like 400 BCE, 300 BCE, and yes, this is what it felt like to live in a Roman Empire in like 380 law. But yeah, that's a much longer time frame than like America.
Years, yeah.
America's only been around for, you know,
and our real run was post
centuries.
World War II. Like we've only had the fat cock since World War II.
Yeah, we kind of lucked out there.
That's not even 100 years. Damn, you're right. We're fucked.
And we only became like the singular power on the planet in the aftermath of the 90s. So like.
True.
Even before then, there was like, you know, we had the Cold War, so we had the USSR. There was like different poles of power that people could like tack onto or people could associate themselves with. Now it's just like post 90s, it's just been America running the fucking shit. And you can see how not so great it's been.
The only nice chunk, the really tasty part was honestly pretty much Clinton just used it up to get pussy in office. Like after that, it was like, then it's like 9/11, and then it's like, that shit's not fun either.
Yeah.
So Slick Willie got a little run at it, and that was the peak of American empire, was him getting pussy in office.
Yeah.
He didn't do it like the Kennedys, who had good parties, got the, they did it on their own time. Clinton fucking was stealing. He was basically, it's time theft from the American taxpayer.
Also, Elon Musk is doing like scam charity shit or scam donation shit. Elon Musk just announced on stage that his super PAC will be awarding $1 million to a person chosen at random that has signed his super PAC's petition.
What?
He says he will be doing it every day through election day. He brought a man on stage and gave him one big $1 million check from after this.
For you.
Is this real?
Which is that we're going to be awarding $1 million.
God, he talks so stupid.
Randomly to people who have signed the petition every day from now until the election.
Yeah, this is good. This is awesome.
I have a
Billionaires deserve this kind of power.
Yeah. I think this is great. Elon Musk, I really thought for a while, like all this Twitter shit, like would show people, because he's so extremely fucking online, that it would show people that like you really don't have to be brilliant to be a fucking billionaire. Like it would cut through the meritocracy lie.
I think it has to some extent for some people.
And it has to certain people, but honestly, dude, nah, I think that there are still so many goddamn dick riders, dude.
Well, people, I mean, that is the whole thing about every fucking idiot thinks they could become rich. Like that's the underlying thing that keeps America going. It's like everyone is like, it's like, I can't do this because I don't want to be taxed when I'm that rich.
It's also funny as fuck because like he literally would chirp nonstop about how, Jack Dorsey was like swinging Twitter in favor of like Joe Biden in the 2020 election. He was like the laptop story, Hunter Biden's laptop, whatever. And then he bought Twitter. He was forced into buying Twitter. And he started a pro-Trump super PAC, interviewed Donald Trump, literally fucking like elevates Nazis on a regular fucking basis. Like he is so openly pro-Trump. And it blows my mind that nobody goes like, what do you mean? I thought you were, apolitical centrist. Like what the fuck happened? It just doesn't matter.
Well, nobody
gives a shit.
Nobody gives a shit. He just wants people to think he's cool. It's that classic shit. It's the fucking rich nerd who wants people to think he's cool. He bought Twitter because he wanted desperately to be good at posting. He literally just bought the thing because he wasn't getting a good enough response. And now it's like nobody really fucks with him except he's doing the classic thing where it's like, how many people that are far right personalities just failed out of show business and we're like, oh, this lane I can be on fucking Gutfeld. You know what I mean?
This?
Like
someone's asking Elon why we're sending money to Israel.
Please encourage everyone
he has no swag either.
It's really important because
it talks like he's always. It talks like he just ate saltines and he just needs a little water every time he talks.
All right, well, someone will clip the Israel question. I want to see what he has to ask. This is such a stupid waste of money, by the way. A petition to support the First Amendment, which he doesn't even support personally, and strikes me like Meg Whitman $100 voting for her governor campaign.
$100 vote. That's pretty sweet.
I don't know. It's so fucking dumb. He's such a goddamn loser, and it pisses me off that people don't understand that. Like, at least Trump has, like, some level of swag. He's, like, kind of funny. He's, like,
The Apprentice was a good show.
Yeah, he's kind of zesty. He's catty.
He is entertaining and he's captivating, and you can see why.
But Elon Musk has nothing, dude. He has nothing. He's awful stage presence. He's, like, so incredibly fucking lame. I don't know. I don't know how the fuck people.
Well, it's so weird, too, because if he had just not been in public, people did think of him as a fucking genius.
Nobody thinks about Richard Branson. Like, I'm sure he's a dickhead too.
Oh, he's on some. I don't know if he was on the flight logs, but he's on the other. Like, Epstein was probably the McDonald's, and there's probably a Burger King of flight logs somewhere that they fucking deleted all the rest of the billionaires that aren't on that are on that one. I'm sure he's on that shit.
It just doesn't make any fucking sense. Like, if you're a billionaire, why the fuck are you so desperately trying to get these, like, why are you so extremely online? Why are you so extremely
It's so pathetic,
putting
dude.
yourself out there when you can just hire a fucking PR team and do what Mark Zuckerberg did and get hit with a Dominican ray?
It's so funny, dude.
Like, just be Dominican, bro.
Do you think
you
he
can
puts
do
curlers in his shit? What do you think his product is?
I don't fucking
The little
know.
chain is so funny.
Yeah, Mark Zuckerberg got hit with the Dominican ray, got fucking swole as shit, and now everyone's like, "Oh, dude, he's actually kind of nice with it." Yeah,
we all forgot about how bad Meta flopped. We all forgot about wanting to be in fucking Wii bowling, have to go to work in Wii bowling.
Yeah,
his big idea.
Meta flopped. Fucking 1,000 people fired. Yeah. None of that matters now because he looks Dominican. Yeah, he's sick. He's got like cool hair and cool t-shirts.
Hair.
And
he's gotten some kind of skin treatment. He's got his girl on some shit too. She's looking better these days.
Yeah,
he's got his bitch looking right. You know, that's what you do with $1 billion.
Yeah,
buy fucking Porsche minivans or whatever.
Check your Instagram DMs, you dumb himbo. Same username.
Who's this?
Rodrigo K. Thanks. I love when people are just like, I have a really important message that you have to hear from me.
It's a picture of his nuts.
Yeah, and it's like, I can't believe you haven't heard my really important message. Unless the really important message that you're sending me is about how at the top of the hour there's a 3-minute ad break, and if you no longer want to see those ads, you need to subscribe. Okay, I don't hear about that. I don't want to hear about it. I don't care about it. Okay, because the 3-minute ad break is upon us.
That's right.
All right. Everyone forgot what the genocide Facebook did. Yeah, that's the other thing.
What did Facebook do?
Facebook participated through WhatsApp in like an endless amount of misinformation and lies being spread about Muslims in Burma. Damn. So the Rohingya genocide that occurred. The Myanmar government, like the Myanmar military, fucking was straight up doing a genocide of the Muslims in the area, and all of that was justified. When Hasan starts crying like this, it means he's pissed and want to be this guy. What? Crybaby?
Trump?
Oh, I don't even know what. Dude.
Or maybe Zuckerberg. Elon. He thinks you want to be Elon.
Yeah. That's my favorite type of person who like can't read social cues at all. Yeah. So he's just like hallucinating.
And also is like bragging about a guy that doesn't know him. It's one thing to be like, bitch, I'm fucking cooler than you. It's like, hey, Hasan, you fucking pussy. Elon's cooler than you. It's my good buddy Elon. I'm also a fucking loser. And one day, dude, have you seen the tech bros that try and like, as pathetic as Elon is, and I do think he has that pathetic, I'm rich and I want people to think I'm cool thing.
Yeah.
The fucking like VC guys and the fucking tech guys that go up to him and have their phone out and are clearly like nervous to talk to him, that's fucking pathetic. His reply guys, that's maybe some of the most little dick guys of all time.
It's like
they see that and they're like, that's what I want. And I get it. If you're a swagless nerd, he has done the best you can with his level of fucking charisma. He really has.
Yeah.
But, you know, I mean, I'm sure those guys don't fuck at all.
He's got autistic riz. It's like a fucking frequency that.
Right, that's true.
I think dumb guys like that aren't dumb guys that aren't like autistic themselves, but think like when they see someone who is like, they're like, oh, that's a smart like that's that's like a weirdly smart
guy.
No,
you're right.
Like,
because I do think the 80s, so much of 80s culture before, now people talk about autism too much, but before they understood it, they just filtered that as what a smart nerd is. It's like, you know, a guy who talks fast and doesn't look you in the eye. And so if someone does that now, it's like, oh yeah, that guy's fucking smart.
Yeah, and they don't understand that, like, no, you can be a fucking dumbass. Like,
yeah.
You can just be an autistic dumbass, you know? It's not like, you're not automatically like a savant.
Totally, you can
brilliant.
be autistic about a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
Usually it's fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! Or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, which would have been much better for Elon.
Let's go back in time and I guess he's not old enough. Yeah. He's too old.
All right, let's.
If we had just introduced young Elon to the Blue Eyes White Dragon, none of this would be a fucking issue.
Let's get let's see what Donald Trump did or is doing here.
She did, but it turned out to be a totally phony story. So, if you don't mind, I want to work the French fry counter.
God,
I like
his-
Elon
even
Musk
his-
as an engineering leader and a visionary. That's awesome. He is not a visionary, brother. He is just a rich guy who literally fucking constantly lies about what he wants to do.
Well, wasn't
And
he a
then
good
goes-
marketer?
Also, literally talk to any of the engineers that actually work under him, and you will realize that the only people at SpaceX that are still there, by the way, all like fucking former NASA people, regardless, literally despise him. He has a crazy fucking turnover rate at all of his companies. The only people that are there have stock options, so they stick around because they're like, well, we're locked into this. Like, it's true. There are impressive feats of engineering accomplishments that SpaceX has delivered. Okay, but it's not because of Elon Musk's brilliant
He's
leadership.
not in the lab.
He just goes, we're going to Mars. And then the next day, he'll just fucking sit in front of a goddamn room of engineers that are infinitely more brilliant than him. And he goes, make this happen.
Yeah, I guess but I mean, didn't he market, like, wasn't fucking Tesla somebody else's company? He just was better at marketing it?
Yeah, he bought Tesla.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, I'll give him that. I'll give him props for Tesla. Like, he recognized early on that EVs were going to be the future.
Yeah.
And he jumped on that train pretty fucking quickly. And he did technically market EVs and Tesla fairly well for like the first, I don't know, for the first like
before I knew
half
who
a
he
decade to a
was.
decade. But even then, there was like hella fucking lies that he told during Tesla too. He was like, "Oh, Roadster, we're gonna make that," and then he would just like reskin a fucking Lotus, or would take like a different car and be like, "This is the new, this is gonna be the new Tesla Roadster."
The
Give me
robot is
money.
the best thing. Also, it's like not imaginative at all. All his shit is just shit from fucking movies. Like it's all shit that exists. It's so interesting that I don't know. That's not what a visionary is. You're just taking the shit from iRobot and fucking making everything look like that.
Anyway,
whatever. Fuck him. I don't give a fuck.
Let's continue with this.
Next.
Let's continue with the real goat.
His posture's all fucked, dude.
I mean, he is like 80.
Yeah.
Good job on the first day.
I think I should take off.
President Trump.
Should I take off my jacket? I think so. The press wants to see it.
I'm gonna show my pits.
Oh, the tits are looking
he's
okay.
hot, dude. He's
Yeah.
fucking
He's
sexy.
a fucking piece of ass.
He looks good, dude.
I love, again, just going down memory lane of his best videos when it's the Kim Jong-un and he's just like, are they going to make us handsome and skinny?
Yeah.
I mean, you want to talk
Dude.
about a gay guy.
Dude, it's so funny that he like lies about his height and weight and everything too. Like, remember when he was fucking arrested and he wrote his like height and weight and he said he was 220 pounds and 6'4"?
Fuck yeah, dude.
It's like, that's literally my height and weight.
That's awesome.
Okay.
You guys do look pretty similar.
Yeah, we have the same build.
He's got more cock meat than you. That's probably the only. So he's kind of
Yeah.
smaller than you because his dick is like 8 times as big.
That's true. That's how you know his dick is massive, because of this fucking tie.
He owns a lot of McDonald's. That's great. Thank you. Okay.
Get the apron on, bro.
I think it's good. You want to do that?
You think this is turning him on a little bit?
What's your favorite thing to order at McDonald's?
I like it all.
I like.
I
Oh,
like
yeah,
it all.
He actually does. This is the
Yeah.
first time he actually is telling the
Yeah,
truth.
yeah. No, for sure. This is not like him being like, the Bible.
Yeah, that was. And again,
What can I say?
I mean, you see a clip like that, and you're like, "That's fucking awesome."
Yeah. But here he is not lying. He does like it all.
I like every ounce of it, everything. But I do like the French fries where I'll be working.
Of course.
I listened to Kamala. She said it was so hot. It was so hot. It was such a
Oh, this is in
That's why.
retaliation.
Yeah, he's saying like
Hysterical.
he did this so he could literally turn around and be like, I've worked at McDonald's for longer than you have.
That's
And
awesome.
Kamala, you made it up. You lied.
That's so fucking awesome.
It's been doing it for many years with the French fries, right?
I want to learn everything.
I'm going to learn how to do it right now. Thank
Well,
you.
he's got some, this is just a worker trying to get through, but kind of a big pair on that lady.
Oh, Jesus.
I respect. I tip my hat to you, ma'am. And may you have an easy shift at McDonald's.
Be more than happy to help you teach fries. We're going to start over here on the fry hub. I'm going to take the lead at first and show you the basics, and then I'll pass it over to you. All right? So
It seems crazy how Americans are 50-50 split between Trump and Kamala. Why do you think these people are so distrustful of Kamala? Is it her past or something? Okay, this is such a fucking long question to answer, but I'm going to be as reductive as possible here, okay? Number one, there's a lot of people who are fucking stupid on both sides of the fucking political spectrum, okay? That's number one. Like, there's a lot of dummies out there. Just understand that. Number two, a lot of people are also suffering and they're resentful and they're angry. And this fucking dipshit tells them, you know, it's because brown people exist. And they're like, oh my God, you're so right. We should fucking, you're going to deal with that. I love you. That's great. People just have a lot of disgust for the Democratic Party for understandable reasons.
Yeah. There's a lot of fucking reasons for it.
Yeah. So that's it. He has been able to very successfully tailor himself as like the working class champion, despite the fact that like virtually every part of the optics of this is the
That's
exact
the funniest
opposite
thing of all time.
Yeah.
He's the kind of guy who disdains his whole life disdained and still probably does disdain the poor. I mean, but this is classic shit. That's the classic conservative playbook. It's always either an immigration issue or a values issue. It's gay people, it's trans people. They're really fucking trying to do everything. And then the Democrats too, you know, they said all this other, they ran fucking Biden who sucks dick and nothing. And you know, basically nothing good has happened. Everyone's lives still are worse. They're not doing anything about Palestine. There's so many reasons not to support the Democratic Party. And every fucking election, they're like, we're not going to do anything good, but somebody might do something worse. And it's like, how many fucking times are we going to have to fucking hear that shit? Where it's like, they just have a gun to your head and they're like, either vote for us or it's your fault.
And it's also that paired up with the Electoral College, which makes it like utterly irrelevant to go and vote in a fucking deep blue state or a deep red state in the minds of a lot of Americans, at least. That and the inability for the Democratic Party to truly put out a message that communicates the material harm that people are experiencing is the reason why people are just like 50% of the country doesn't fucking vote.
Literally, what's one issue? Like, this was the problem with Hillary's fucking campaign, even Kamala's campaign. It's like, what's one thing? Just say fucking healthcare. Lie that you'll give people healthcare. Like,
that's the thing I don't understand. Yeah.
Lie.
Like,
why aren't you fucking doing anything?
Trump does it all the time. He'll just literally be like, I'm gonna drive the fucking prices down. And then nobody asks him like how you're gonna drive the prices down. He's like, I'll just do it. Yeah, I'll just do it.
It'll happen.
And then people are like, oh, that's awesome. Like I feel like he's gonna be great for the economy.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. That's fucking,
yeah.
It is funny too, because he already ran. That's the funniest part, to fall for this shit again. It's like, that's also why he doesn't have any juice, because it's tough to run as the outsider when you literally were just fucking president. But whatever. I don't really give that much.
I want to know
fuck.
what this guy thinks, like what he disagrees with me on. Like, I want to hear that. Yeah. And part of the issue is that the Democrats are actively saying like, no, we're just like the Republicans, but gay. Everyone's like, that's the worst part of the whole story. Like, you want to be a fucking annoying, smarmy Republican? Like, nobody wants, you burned the candle on both ends. You chose the worst aspect of it. Okay.
Yeah. We're Republicans that will get you fired if you said a slur when you were 12.
Yeah.
That's their Democratic Party's message.
Which is crazy, because it's like, but you're doing the same thing.
Yeah.
They're like,
it sucks.
So ultimately, yeah, a lot of people will look at that message and be like, well, neither of this works for me.
All this sucks dick. But only one of them is fucking acting funny and gay.
Yeah.
And I'll vote for him. The funny gay racist.
Yeah. That and also, like, obviously, there's a lot of like single issues in the culture war, like wedge issues that the Republicans have completely fucking dominated the field on, like gun, you know, you'll be able to keep your fun, cool toys you know, will blow your fucking head off when your son has access to it, but whatever.
You get to keep the thing that when you fire it, you forget you're divorced for 5 seconds.
Yeah.
You'll get it's the Men in Black eraser gun, but for you got divorced.
But it makes me feel so goddamn good. I wish I could use this on Deborah. That type of shit.
First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna grab a basket of fries. First thing we're gonna the fryer. We're gonna slowly and gently lower them in. So that we don't burn ourselves.
Nice.
The fries
Look at that. Look at that working man's posture.
We got a lot of fries today, so we're gonna cut another basket going. Grab the basket out. Lower it in. And then hit the timer.
Honestly, this is making me want Mickey D's.
I know. It's working.
It's fucking good. I miss McDonald's.
Yeah. I don't even I like even before the BDS stuff, like I still didn't really eat a lot of Mickey D's anyway, but this is like reminding me of the delicious, perfectly golden crispy French fries.
Dude. What was your go-to fast food when you were a child? Because for my family, it was McDonald's.
In America, in Turkey, it's different.
Oh yeah,
like all of it is like,
Hasan,
especially when I was growing up, it was like shittier versions of the American one. I think that's changed now, but it almost feels in Turkey.
Ali's goat shit stew.
No, donut, bro. I got fucking hella donut. There was a place called Ospava, which would so fucking good. Turkish street food and like Turkish fast food is fantastic. It's just
Sucks. Dog shit.
But
they never hand it to you. Some fucking cocksucker with a mustache keeps taking it away from you. What the fuck kind of culture is that?
Oh, you've been hurt. You sound like a man who has been wronged. You're very...
Fuck them. All I'm saying is you go to Greece, you fucking give them €1, they hand you a delicious gyro. No one's fucking mad. There's no trickery fucking anywhere.
Yeah.
It's just delicious, affordable cuisine.
Over here, you have all your fry cartons right here. There's a duty timer. So duty timer, we're going to press it. We'll lift it out of the oil. Give it a couple shakes, then put it back.
Give it a couple shakes.
Same thing over here. Timer, out of the oil, a couple shakes, back into the oil. And when those are done cooking,
wow.
Fry cakes, we got extra small, medium, and large cartons all right there for you. A lot of our orders today are going to be medium, so that's what we're focusing on. We've got the AccuSalt dispenser right here.
The AccuSalt.
That on there, the way that this works.
That's awesome.
It's already measured for you, all the salt. So all you
I'm drinking your Essentia. Fuck you.
And dispense, and that's that.
Yeah.
Yep. That's really that.
That's pretty good, huh?
Yeah.
How long have you done this?
8 years.
And you're very good at it, right?
8 years. God damn, boy.
And then also,
Fuck.
we're gonna make sure we
Fucking go to community college. Go become a fucking roofer. What the fuck are you doing?
We want to keep them all fresh for customers. I can show you real quick just for the carton. When you're opening these cartons, you're gonna push on the side, push that bottom part up, and then that's that. And then we're gonna hold them like this.
I've had many of those.
There you go.
I probably had more than you.
Probably, yeah.
Which is pretty sad when you get rich.
You don't want to squeeze too hard because then you're going to be kind of packing the fries in. We're going to make sure the fries...
You put them in through that, right?
Yep, exactly. We're going to grab our fry scoop and we'll put them in there. That will be that. Also, when the fries come up, we're going to give them a twirl, make sure they're all evenly salted, everything like that, and then we'll put them on the fry ribbon, ready to go for the orders.
What do you sell mostly?
Damn, bro. 8 years of McDonald's is fucking devastating.
I'm sure he had raises that kept up with inflation every year.
Yeah, no,
I'm sure he has plenty of opportunities.
He's definitely doing great, financially speaking.
He looks good, honestly.
That's going to be...
I love that goatee. That goatee's hanging nice, dude. Look at that hang time on his shit. He's got a goatee like fucking Satan came back and challenged you to a fiddling contest. He's got a classic satanic goatee.
And then once these come up, I'll salt
My man's
them.
looking like Guy Fawkes.
And then...
Have you guys ever seen that video on TikTok where it's like how much does a McDonald's employee make every second?
Oh,
and it's so sad.
fuck.
He's like in the process of making a single fucking, $7 burger, the Mickey D's employees making like 80 cents.
Oh,
And it's just like as
fucking
every
brutal.
second, like the dollar value is like going up, and I'm like, oh my god, that's so fucked up, dude.
I know.
Over you, and I'll kind of stand by and make sure that it's flowing straight.
Why are we making fun of a working class man? Man, shut the fuck up, pussy.
His
We're
fucking
acknowledging that
goatee is stupid, and we
and
think
also-
he should be doing better. You fucking dummy.
Yeah. Also, we're acknowledging how fucking shitty, how dire his circumstances are.
He should get a
Dummy.
raise. You fucking idiot. You don't get that.
Dude,
Was what that
yeah.
comment was about.
Again, this is the reason why fucking like liberals are so goddamn annoying. Like they're just like,
Absolutely.
excuse me.
Tattle. How the tattle? No one wants to be tattletales. Are fucking idiots. You don't want to be the tattle. Nobody likes a
Yeah,
tattletale.
it's just and
People that would agree with like we have a lot of common ground on certain issues don't like you if you're just a fucking snitch. Nobody wants to be a bitch ass snitch.
yeah.
Everybody wants healthcare. Everybody hates their fucking boss, but they don't want you to be scolded because they said because their group chats. What? And by the way, what do your fucking most private group chats look like? Fucking the Democrat. The fucking what is fucking
What?
what's that bit? Who's like the leaders of the Democrats right now?
It's so sad. The owner, Donald Trump, staged a McDonald's event at a McDonald's that was closed. The franchise owner of this McDonald's has been fighting against raising the minimum wage. It has been on the side. What? It has been the site of protests in the past for
Wow,
working
that's
conditions.
crazy.
Senator Haywood empower Carolled to make raise the wage to advocate for minimum wage increase for local workers.
That's a crazy coincidence
Yeah.
that McDonald's is the one that wants Trump to fry up some taters for
Yeah.
him. You know, in this divisive time, I think what all of America needs is a right down the middle comedy that everyone can enjoy. Something like Let's Start a Cult out in
Yeah.
theaters October 25th.
Yeah, that's
Oh, don't you agree, Hasan?
where you will see how bad of a fucking employee he was. And you can imagine how bad he was at the Sherman Williams paint job that he was talking about earlier, but this time in a gravel.
It's
as
true.
A
As a gravel salesman.
salesman.
Don't, folks, go out there, forget about your troubles for 90 minutes and go watch Let's Start a Cult. Go to stavvy.biz/movie for tickets. We're going to be in like 30 cities. And after our theatrical run, we will also be on VOD. Just a little something to, you know, let's remind the viewers that that's coming out
Yeah,
here.
much like Stavros watching Phantom of the Opera, you'll get your shit sucked off. If you pull up, Let's Start a Cult with a lady friend that just
Guaranteed.
rolled in, guaranteed you're getting your shit sucked sideways.
Lady friend, dude friend, whoever's going to be there is going to suck your
Yeah,
cock.
yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Don't watch with your family
Do not
members.
watch it with your family.
Yeah.
You have to, if you do watch it with your family, wear one of those lead aprons like you do at the dentist when you get an x-ray. That's the only thing that will be able to
Yeah.
keep them away from your dick.
Yeah, they'll keep slamming their head. It'll be awkward. All right, let's continue.
And we'll probably drop it. Once it's your turn, we'll probably drop another basket, and then I'll take care of these. You'll take care of your.
$20 an hour is more than what some dental assistants or nursing assistants make. Some people at pharmacy jobs only make $18, $19.
So no, don't pay them more.
Yeah.
You fucking idiot.
Yeah, no, you're
I mean,
right.
come on.
You're right, dude.
You're so fucking stupid.
I was so wrong, man. It's really
Someone's getting their cock chopped off. So that we shouldn't stop someone getting their whole lower body chopped off.
yeah.
Fuck you.
Wow, that was quick. You're quick on your feet
Thanks,
with these
man.
retorts,
This guy's pissing me off.
Yeah, it's awesome.
What's the fucking CEO of McDonald's been fucking paid, you idiot? Let's track CEO pay over since the fucking 70s. God, I'm getting pissed off.
Or the fucking franchise owner.
True. God, that guy's fucking goatee is awesome for real. I've turned. I actually love it. I bet his girl tugs on that shit when he's eating her pussy. I bet she directs it. It's like the D-pad.
You want food again from the same place that I ordered from before?
I might go get some sushi in a little bit, honestly.
Damn,
No,
all right.
really a shake, so
Sorry, man.
timer's going off. We're gonna
It's
hit the
all
timer.
good.
We're gonna lift them up.
Sorry, man. I just gotta go out, touch grass. You know, I'm not a fucking
All right, we're gonna
cave
skip
troll
some
like
of this.
you.
I know.
I can't be. It's a fucking beautiful day. I'm about to fly to Chicago. I'm not spending all day in your looking at a
in
fucking
my
screen.
in my goon cave. Someone said your friend is funny. You should be a comedian.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Holy fuck, that's a good idea.
That's a lot of people. What do you think, Doug?
He's hot.
Gotta report back. There's something going on.
So wait, he didn't even put the fucking fries. Is he gonna fry them or not?
Something's happening, Margot.
Oh, I should also say, if you're in New York City, we're doing some special screenings of the movie that I will be at. We'll be doing a live Q&A this Friday and Saturday. I forgot to mention that.
Slowly, gently lowered into the oil. Don't want to burn yourself. Up, down. There you go. And
Oh,
then
he couldn't
in
even
the
do it
fry timer right
himself.
here.
Probably got soft ass hands. Me, I got fucking calluses from getting fucking swole today.
Grab one more bit with your hands.
Respect.
We're gonna put it right here. Lower slowly into the oil. Don't want to burn. Wait, and then we're just gonna hit our fry timer right here. Now we're waiting for that duty timer. So now when that duty timer comes up, again hit the timer, take it out the oil slowly, give it a little shake so that we don't get stuck together, and then lower it back into the oil. So we'll probably, this one will probably go off before anybody else. Yep, there we go. Yep, you're good, you got it. So now lift it out. So can you slide over that? Shake, and then slowly back into the oil.
He's shaking it, dude.
I like to see good jobs, and I think it's inappropriate when somebody puts down all over the place that she worked at McDonald's. It was a big part of her resume.
This
Oh,
is the
shut
this
the
is it.
fuck
This is the
up.
reason why he did this, to be like, it's inappropriate. It never worked at McDonald's. It's a lie.
There's gotta be, how many fucking lawsuits have been filed against not like people that he's employed? There's no
Oh,
way.
yeah, no, he
there
is-
aren't atrocious.
Oh
he
no,
has
he's like a
atrocious workers'
notorious.
violations.
He's notoriously he doesn't pay contractors. Like, that's the craziest part. If you're like a fucking working class guy and you're like, you do any sort of like serious fucking labor and you're like, no, this is the guy that's gonna defend me. It blows my fucking mind. Like, yeah, the Democrats suck. We know, but it's like this dumb fuck literally notoriously did not pay laborers like ever.
Yeah, imagine being a contractor and having to work for this guy. Take like, wipe your memory, and you're a contractor. You see a guy that looks exactly like this. You go to his golden apartment. You think he's gonna fucking? These are the guys that don't pay you on time. and
He
make
doesn't
you
pay
fucking-
venues. He doesn't pay anybody. Even when he's like fucking campaigning, he like notoriously doesn't pay fucking venues and shit. Yeah, I know this was faked. I know the restaurant was closed to the public. I know. We know that would have been. Can you imagine, dude? Do you know what the fucking line would look like if they were making one fry at a time at a real McDonald's?
How tough a job it was. She specifically worked at the French fry, where they make the French fries, and she talked about the heat. It was so tough. She never worked at McDonald's. McDonald's just confirmed that again, by the way. She never worked at McDonald's.
What? McDonald's
In other words,
confirmed
she's
it.
Lying Kamala.
Funny, dude.
It's a great setup.
God, I hope he doesn't fucking. I mean, I guess I don't really fucking care, to be honest. I truly just, the only thing that actually worries me is just the Supreme Court shit, but he really is on his
No,
Biden shit.
the thing that really pisses me off, I've been thinking about this more and more, like I'm not gonna fucking yell at people when they're like, I'm not voting for Kamala Harris. Like, I don't care. I will never fucking like vote scold you.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing that is, I think, a big mistake that the Kamala campaign has not even been using is like, since the Haitians are eating cats and dog shit, I was reminded of like how unimaginably arrogant and